I ain't studying you in the regular language, means I really don't care what his position is based upon his political motive.
All right, Winters is in the building, man.
Tito, I want Tito.
Hey, thanks. Shout out to the man. But y'all know she gonna give you a good show.
Mickey in the building. What that mean?
I was here. I told you. Remember, I told you about about a month and a half ago. I said I never seen an email beef. When I was telling you, if a resident filed her, she got to go to court now. How the court might play it and try to do it, but they really gonna be messing around with her.
I think he might not want to mess with her. I wonder, is this how AC felt when he found out everybody found out he was getting his house done?
Yes, I had a cocktail.
Good evening, beautiful people. Good evening, good evening. Hit that like button on your way in. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. But hit that like button on your way in. How you doing, Barbara? Thank you for tapping in. How everybody doing? How everybody doing as you're coming in? Y'all see I'm on time. Y'all see I'm on time. I'm up here working. Okay. Let me see why they start coming in. The lovely Mama Quill. How you doing, beloved? Thank you for tapping in. Let me see how everybody doing. Y'all just need to take a breath. Just take a breath. Everything gonna be all right. Just take a breath. Listen, we at Friday. You put it in the chat. We're going to talk about it. How you doing, the good brother Omar Thorpe in the building? How you doing? How you doing, good brother? We got the lovely Tracy Glenn and tapped in. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We made it to the weekend. We done made it to the weekend. Hopefully nothing's popping off until then. I'm looking at a lot of stuff going on. I see this weather. I hope everybody so some gotta give. Okay. They getting central together. I see that right now. Courtesy of the Flint Beat. They getting central together. Let me see who I missed. Barbara said, do you know when you can send the ballots in the mail? I have no idea. Don't let me lie to you. How you doing, Denise Cousins? Thank you for tapping in. And we got the lovely Carolyn Hendricks in the building. How you doing, beloved? How you doing, Marcia A. Talbert, 1/3 of the firm, and also a mod in the building. How you doing, Tasha Lynn? How you doing? Hey, listen, I'm happy it's Friday, too. I understand you meant to say happy Friday. You see Marcia giving a shout out, one of the mods giving everybody a shout out in the chat. Hit that like button on your way in. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. I don't know why I do this every time and kick me out. But how everybody doing? We're trying to get to that 10K. 6,300 away. 6,300 away. But how everybody doing today? I know it was a rough week. I would love to go a recap back with y'all. Oh, okay. Omar came in with that $5 Friday. Y'all closed the doors for old Otis and Ray. See what I'm talking about? Thank you, Otis, with that $20 super chat on this $5 Friday. Yeah, listen, fam. Oh, let me put this up while I'm talking junk. They got some stuff going on, y'all. I don't want y'all to say I ain't but y'all see this right now. Demolition. I got this article, this thing from the Flint Beat. Said demolition has begun. Let me move this cord out the way. Says demolition has begun at Flint Central, launching a $100 million campus rebuild and promising a modern high school for students by the year 2028 and 29 school year. Okay. It said time also ruins things. Central was, you guys, it has been abandoned for years. terrific, along with the revamping of the cultural institutions that have taken the place over the last few. Where did Flint get the 100 million? Some of the Genesee do not have Google technology. Hey, listen, they doing something. I don't want people. I was reading some of the comments, but they getting construction going on, so it should be opened up in what 2 to 3 years, 2.5 years. See, Carolyn said you can mail absentee ballot. Oh, you can mail them in now. Who want to know what can you do with it? Because I always go in. Barbara, you can mail them in now. But I think Trump ain't playing. So take a breath unless did I do so take a breath unless you take a breath unless you're outside in the smoke. If you're outside, use a mask or hold your breath till you get inside. Facts. What's up, Concrete Jungle? Thank you for tapping in. Hey man, it's been blowing my mind saying this gonna be here all the way to the winter. This is something different. This is something different. Is this the first time Canada Canada had fires like this? This is something different. This is a biblical uh, um, thing going down here. I'm telling you, this right here, this weather is rough. Okay. They having a fifth ward candidate for him. That's what's up. Mott Park Association. That is what's up. Let me put this up here for y'all, family. I don't want y'all to. Let me be honest with y'all. This is coming from the Mott Park Association. I don't want nobody. July 27th, 6 to 8 p.m. Calvary United Methodist Church, 2111 Flushing Road, moderated by Jaquanda Johnson, candidates Joel Arnold, Montez Davis, Gerard Dotson, and DeJuan Robinson. Hosted by the Mott Park Neighborhood Association. Okay. You got mine. Okay, they got that going on. So can't nobody say it ain't. You're getting it brought to you tonight. Let me go take this down. I like to read some of the comments. Okay, we see awesome. There's only 3. Okay. Thanks for the invite. That's what's up. Can't wait. Hey, is that Calvary Church again? So listen, family, if you're in the 5th Ward, there you go. See, good evening, Demetria. Thank you for tapping in. The lovely Hope Beasley in the building. How you doing? Georgia boy, top of the evening to you too, good brother. See, and we got the lovely Merc 76, and we got the the lovely new one. How you doing, beloved? Hey, look, I'm like I said, it's Friday. Whatever y'all come up with, I'm just scrolling through Facebook. I seen a couple things that I put up, so I was just going through it. I'm just going through some stuff I seen on Facebook. I seen that candidate for him on the way. Mike Cox drop out of Michigan governor race, endorses John James. Damn. That's how he did that right there. Okay. Okay, here we go. Thomas, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for tapping in. Yeah, well, y'all heard what Marcia said. Did you share and subscribe? And tell a friend to tell a friend. Mike Cox, he dropping out of the race. It's getting serious now. It's getting real serious. That's why I be telling people you got to pay attention to the local things also going on. But I'm saying the Democratic Party. What's up, Sally Belly in the building? The president is back at John James. Shit. You think it's gonna hurt him? How you doing, Mr. Classic? Thank you for tapping in. Please and thank you on hitting that like button on your way in. That's rough right there. Looking at a couple things. Let me see. I was trying to find it. Okay, I got that off. So who all running on the Republican side? I'm just damn. Hey man, that smog look terrible right there. Is that real? Is this an AI photo? This look like this down there. AI photo. I ain't gonna mess with it. But I see. Hey, y'all see, I see they having a big issue right now. This I don't know how the primary is gonna turn out, but if they're gonna stop the cheating, I'm all for it. It said like and share to 30. Get it. Hey, thank you, Denise Cousins. Y'all hit that like button. What's up, Marty? Hey, Mickey. Thank you for tapping in, Marty, coming from that Dallas area. Said hey to everyone. For sure. Let me see what Sally Belly. Not sure how this will fan out because people really love the president. I don't. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really watch soccer. Let me see what new ones. I guess people should have gone to City Hall and picked up their masks. I, I, hey, look, a new one. I had a feeling that that was gonna come. What's up, Sarah P in the building? Thank you for tapping in, beloved. Let me see. John James, anti-black. Look up his record. You know what? Listen. I, mm, I can't say you ain't right. Sandra Nichols Martin, how you doing, beloved? And we got the lovely Avis Hopkins in the building. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing shooting the shit T, my fellow 740? How you doing, beloved? You know what, Marty? I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, John. Austin, Texas, shout out. Thank you for tapping in. And if you is a friend, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And he said, my sister up northwest out of here sent me a picture of lake from the beach. They literally couldn't see the water. Damn. Perry Johnson and John James are the Republicans running. Ain't okay. Mike Cox went out, so I'm thinking they're going for Perry Johnson. Now you saying I think I done seen Perry Johnson on there. Ain't that wasn't him and then him and John James get into it when he wanted him to take it back when he said when he told him you I gotta find that video. How you doing, the lovely Teresa? Thank you for tapping in. Miss Karaja, thank you for tapping in, beloved. Hey, happy belated birthday. Hey, party like a rock star. Avis, thank you for the $10 super chat, beloved. Man, I'm sitting up. Listen, that's why I'm saying this Michigan senator race is is gonna be rough. I'm looking at, so I kind of understand. What's up, KP? Thank you for tapping in. I can understand now why. New one just came in with that $5 super chat. Thank you, beloved, for $5 Friday, and I thank all y'all for supporting what we're doing over here. I'm gonna say I'm looking at it. I can kind of see where the Democrats feel like they can get this. What's up, Kevin Tay? I see you in the building. What's up, Uncle Carl? Thank you for tapping in. Carlton came in this thing. He said, yeah, he had a back and forth. Okay, that was the one. I know who it is. What it do? What it do? What it do? Hey, listen, I'm watching. I was watching it. Right now, they battling so hard. And I get it because it's about, but just to see in the battles, and we looking at the Democrats and the Republicans. No, it's a battle going on in each party. I think it's more. Oh, damn, I know I shared that. Hold on. I'm going to share this. Hold up. I know I shared this thing. I know I shared this. I know I had to share this because I wanted to share this strictly for this right here. Here we go. This is about this Save America Act bill. You know, at some time, man, I try to be fair. I'm not going to lie to you. I try to look at it and this is why I like to get other people to see it. You know what I'm saying? In my humble opinion, because I don't know. Like I said, oh my goodness, that's rough. But let me put this up. I got this off of X, and you know I wanted people to kind of see. Let me see who this is. This says this post come from the Popular Liberal. Wow, this is a confession. Tom Tillis just delivered a hard clapback at Trump on the Senate floor. We're gonna get to what Tom Tillis. I'm gonna let Tom Tillis say it to you. Like I say, This right here, I thought was very, 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 very interesting. What up, Shotty Shaw? Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in. Yeah, they getting street with the politics. Let me play this for y'all, family. I thought this was very interesting when I was saying this about the SAVE Act.
Mr. President, these people are misleading you if they're telling you that this can be implemented by November. They're going to have elections right now. Let's stop the charade. Let's stop the distraction. Let's get the government funded. Let's use reconciliation if we need to, but let's not clog it up with another piece of policy airdropped by a member of this Senate or the White House that will undermine this bill, undermine what we need to get done before the election. What we're going to do, if we continue down this path, is to convince the American people that you can't count on your election results. And that is dangerous. That is irresponsible. If you see voting improprieties in your state, report them.
Hold on, let me pause that right there, and I'm gonna come back. I mean, like I can, like I say on some of this, but I'm gonna let them finish it. I mean, we haven't. Well, quit saying they having that problem inside of Flint right now about election integrity. I can kind of understand what the president saying. Look, and I didn't vote for Trump. I can kind of understand what's going on. He said, "Hey, look, I went to sleep. But this really is about who gonna control America. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. You can prove his games have been being played. I'm just saying on this small scale. I'm gonna use Flint. Listen, family. What's up, Tom? Tom said, I don't trust. Tom said, I don't trust Flint, and I don't trust Flint in the elections. I feel you. How you doing, sweetheart Shell? Thank you for tapping in, beloved. Shout out to Jay and his Iron 18. Said all 46 of the Democrats that voted to send money to Israel for war purposes should be voted out of office. Hey, I was gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Granny G, how you doing, beloved? You know I like to kind of go through this before Wendy's get here because I don't know if she want to like kind of mess with this, but I'll be trying to get to this real quick. But I can kind of understand, and the reason I paused at there because we're looking at a woman who won as a write-in, and it should be harder to win as a write-in. And you mean to tell me when a person can go in there and put the X's in there or check, you couldn't get in that way? I mean, like I said, I can understand some of this, but it's like kind of gift and a curse. But let's keep going.
There are tools right now to investigate them, but don't further undermine the confidence of the American people by saying, my goodness, they can't get this implemented. The election must be invalid. That is not America that I signed up. That is not an America that anybody should sign up for. We got to do it right, and we've got to do the work. So, Mr. President, if I see a reconciliation bill come from the House with another failed attempt to confuse this election, I will use every device I have available to slow down the wheels of government until people cop a clue and do the math.
Right. You see what a KP said. His key words is election time. He's willing to send up a smoke screen for the election. Man, listen, that's why I say it's so rough. Like, I don't know where we really at. Thank you, Granny G, for the $5 super chat. Come on and hit that like button. Remember, it's $5 Friday, family. See what Concrete Jungle said. 45-47 votes by mail. So hearing him talk about this is BS. He's trying to put fear in his people because he's afraid of Democrats winning the midterm. Oh, no, he is. Oh, he most definitely scared that the Democrats going to win the midterm. This is the shit. I messed that up, but don't worry about it. That this is what's really just to me is like, but it seemed like every election they kind of stroke the fear. Remember the Democrats at one time was like vote or die. You know what I'm saying? And we just be we get stuck with certain individuals like I don't think do the best for us. Like you know what I'm saying? We getting jammed up in this, but I can kind of understand, like I say, here, a write-in one. You mean to tell me when a person went in and they could have marked X, checked, and you couldn't get in that way? So I kind of understand, but I look at the grand scheme of things on like what's really going on. I do look at the grand scheme of things, but I feel Trump like but to me, and I'll be looking at some of the posts I seen people have been putting up saying, if the Democrats, Republicans, y'all been in power. If the Democrats if they was gonna cheat, don't you think they would have did it to stay in power? Fab Warrior Queen, thank you for tapping in, beloved, and thank you for believing in what we're doing over here, beloved. That's what kind of it kind of blow my mind on some of this stuff, and I've been trying to like damn, he got a point when I'm looking at what's going on here. And then I'm looking at like the fight that they got going here and as far as in the Senate race. You know what I'm saying? As far as the Democratic Socialists. And then you got I'm trying to, what the hell, man? The establishment. And this is, like I say, it's getting, and I get it, it's getting spooky. I done heard from both sides what people don't like, you got some people say they don't like the socialist style. I'm just trying to figure it out. Look, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Let me see. John Ovela said, nah. Trump in 2020, Trump and his allies undermined the election by using 84 fake electors. They were convicted, but Trump pardoned them. Fact. No mention of that. Well, how they gonna play it. They're not gonna tell everything. They're gonna keep it as it is. A lot of people, you can come with proof and they ain't gonna like it. Election fraud is not a thing. And I believe it, but right now, Trump don't want to be, I forgot who was it, Mike Johnson saying if the Democrats took over, they'd have Trump tied up and they have all these committees and it'd be for him, on impeachment and stuff. And a lot of people, he got to protect his people. Sir Gregory, thank you for tapping in, good brother. Barbara said, if Trump loses, he ain't going to pass the time over facts. Shotty, Democratic Party is so weak. I hate how they eat their own. It's a shame they're saying crazy stuff about Abdul just to put Haley Stevens up there. Hey, it's election season. Shotty Shah. What's up, K Weather? Thank you for tapping in, beloved. Noble Mac, how you doing? Good evening from Cincy. Once again, common sense ain't common. You fact on that. The lovely Carolyn Hendricks with this $5 super chat. Thank you, beloved, for this $5 Friday. Let's see what Sir Gregory said. If all the Democrats were cheating to win, what do we say about the Republicans that won during the same election? That's where, it kind of get like what he's saying don't make sense. Said the Michigan Dems are absolute disgrace.
Wait a minute.
What?
Did we at least collect enough this morning for the building fund?
I gotta go back and look.
See, listen, right here is where we're gonna pause. Out. We need y'all right now. It's $5 Friday. I know y'all gotta pay y'all bills, but we gotta pay ours too. So we can keep bringing y'all the news that y'all can use. The curb is slanted. We need somebody to come and put the curb back together because we need that $5. I can't get out there and get the word if I'm stuck in the house because I ain't got no gas money. Jesus said, gave me this verse right here today, and probably many of you, if you got this app. Each morning I will sing with joy about your unfailing love, for you have been my refuge, a place of safety when I'm in distress. That's Psalms 58:16. We need y'all right now.
QB, thank you for the $20 super chat, beloved.
Thank you. Thank all of y'all. I'm for real. We need y'all to dig. Shut the hell up. We need y'all. This is, hit that Cash App. If you don't know, that Cash App don't take no tax. See, the YouTube take taxes out. We don't get that the next month. But that Cash App hits immediately. $810 News.
Thank you, beloved. I was talking to QB.
We have several ways of pay.
Sir Gregory, thank you for that too, good brother. $5 super.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank y'all.
Let me get over Okay.
We wasn't feeling the love no more. Just after that love is gone.
Okay, I can come back on now. The church service has just stopped. Are we getting any more council candidate interviews? What's the forum show?
It's one. You see, they having one.
I put it up when I seen you.
Jaquanda.
I seen you had shared. I put it up at Calvary.
Oh, I didn't. I mean, they wasn't coming, y'all. And I know they. We're just gonna keep it real. No one was gonna waste that much time.
Listen, they gonna have these forums going on.
But shouts out to the Fifth Ward
for sure.
For actually doing that. See, I told y'all I look for the Fifth Ward to do one for the Sixth Ward too, because they split my park right down the middle when they did the new redistricting. Tanya got half, right? Well, somebody new is going to have the Fifth Ward, and somebody named Dakota Starr, who we ain't never seen in our life, ever. When I tell you, I ain't never seen nobody. And I know you don't see everybody, but I bet you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Y'all feel me? I don't even know nobody that know him. And he gonna be the Sixth Ward council person. He didn't have to do nothing. We don't know if he wanna hurt us or help us. We don't know. We gonna find out. He ain't even came out and did like a big, I'm here early for you. See, a smart person probably would have got with wherever the new sections come from. I think she said she picked up some of Dennis's ward.
Ain't that a Ninth Ward? No, A4, A4.
But didn't she pick up some of that?
They split up the A4?
I do believe, if I'm not mistaken.
It's a possibility.
If I'm not mistaken, I do believe Tanya told me that she got
some of Dennis
all the way up, like
Miller Road.
Road is the Ninth Ward is really the Ninth Ward right now. The ninth is ninth there.
None that we know of, KP.
So, yeah, I believe the new Ninth Ward go all the way down. Does he have a
campaign page or Facebook, IG, or TikTok? And I recall ever seeing a picture of him at all.
I ain't never, ever.
Benita Murray, thank you for tapping in, beloved. Listen, I give him credit, for doing it, doing that.
Thank you, Lenita Murray.
For the $20 super chat. Thank you,
beloved. KP, nobody, because we hurried up and was like, nah, that ain't no good idea right there.
Oh, Deja Empanadas.
I acted on impulse on that.
Thank you for the $4.99.
Maurice did too.
Super chat. Thank you, beloved. It was a good idea.
It was a good idea. Just didn't.
I mean, it was a good idea because Maurice gonna have 3,000 people, but I know when nobody. I mean, I understood it, but hell, that's even more for Maurice. You know what I'm saying? It's more people to see him.
Yeah,
I'm just being honest.
I'm like,
Oh, Concrete said he has a Facebook page.
It would have been smart, but what I was saying back to, I think she got some of Dennis stuff because the Second Ward came all the way over now to Flushing Road. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All of that El Dorado, all of that was Sixth Ward. That's now Second Ward. And so if I'm not mistaken, the way hers used to stop at Corona Road, she going down her stop at Miller Road.
Right.
And then the Ninth Ward.
But she ain't gonna cross Miller Road. She just gonna have.
Yeah,
she ain't crossing where the
No,
mansions.
you ain't going over there.
Okay.
No.
She on this side. She got from this side
You got
back to Flint.
the bingo.
Okay.
Not bingo. She's not over there.
Right. It's the divide. Is Miller Road.
That's across train tracks. I'm just saying. You know what I mean.
No, I got it.
You know what I mean?
Hear me out.
That's gonna be Casey Lester.
I got it.
They gonna pick one of them.
I got it.
The other ones may be great candidates in the Ninth Ward. I forgot who running. But I'm just letting you know right now. Casey Lester is predicted to win the Ninth Ward.
Who are you running against? He 9-4, right? Michael Harris is in 9-4. I had to think about it. Like, damn. I thought he was running unopposed.
What happened to Casey Lester?
You said he in the 9-4, didn't you? That's what we talking about, right? Or you talking about A4?
Casey ain't running no more.
Who said Casey wasn't running?
You just said Michael Harris is running unopposed.
No, I was asking you. I was asking.
Wait a minute, shit. I remember Michael Harris getting it in the 9th Ward.
That's what I was. No, because Jonathan went in there. So you mean Casey in 8th Ward?
Nah, dog.
Casey in 9th Ward?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Michael Harris not running unopposed. He should have definitely been at that
Wait a minute, dog. Wait a minute. Let me see if I fucked that up.
New one said, which ward is Parkside Drive?
That's the street Williams used to stay on. That's 9th Ward.
That's okay, 9th Ward.
Because Williamson stayed out there, didn't he? Didn't he have
I don't know where he stayed.
He had that house built out there with them two big lions.
I'm going to be honest with you. I never paid attention.
You ain't never drove past that big ass house out there.
Listen. I was told to stay away from anytime not to have a run-in with non-melanated people coming up. So I never.
I'm just saying, I was
driving 10-2. I mean, we rode out there, but I was told to keep it moving.
Let me go to 810.
Oh, my bad. Casey Lester. Marcia just pulled it up. She said 9 4s are Ezekiel Harris, Brandon Jameson, and Casey Lester. B-Ray, ENA board.
I thought B-Ray was for the 8th Ward.
Don't confuse me. Now, how you doing, Alexis? Thank you for tapping in.
I thought either one.
Oh, she meant the 8th Ward, not the 9th Ward. Okay. Casey is in the 8th Ward. I don't know. Don't let me lie, because I don't watch. I don't know.
For real? Hold on, let me see. KAST.
She meant the 8th Ward. She had that one wrong. Them 3 is 8th Ward, because Michael Harris would have been, that's Ezekiel Harris. Remember it. Remember, didn't nobody show up from the 9th Ward at the forum? Remember, wasn't nobody there for the 9th Ward. It was just 1 through 8. Right, Michael Harris, ain't no others listed with Michael Harris. That's who also gonna have a walk-in. That's what I meant. 9th Ward. 9th Ward.
Casey Lester for the 8th Ward.
And so thank you for tapping in, beloved.
So damn. They just shrunk the shit out of 6th Ward then.
Good evening, Sharon. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in.
They shrunk the shit out of the 6th Ward.
Is it even? So what is the 6th Ward? Is this the 6th Ward just Ballinger to Miller Road?
Can't be the Miller Road no more. Cause Casey's still the 8th Ward.
Well, no, you said the 6th Ward got some of the 8th Ward, right? Or is that 9th Ward they got?
The 6th Ward. What's Dennis?
8th Ward.
Okay, yeah, my bad.
So they
I
got
fucked
from
that.
they got from Miller Road back to is it can I say is it Court Street?
It's Friday.
Would that be Court Street? Because okay, no, if it's going back, if it's 6
I
Ward,
messed that up. That was 8-4. That's what I'm gonna say.
well, I'm just trying to do the dynamic of it. I'm assuming it's gonna be from would it go Beecher Road all the way to Miller Road would be now considered 6 Ward? Concrete, say 2 wards,
concrete,
unopposed, diabolical.
Crazy work. Are you kidding me? Like disqualified. Just crazy.
But that goes back to
crazy work.
So do y'all? So okay, well you going by that? Do you think Trump should? You think the SAVE Act should have got passed?
I don't know enough about it. Give me a little rundown on it.
No, I was just playing the guy because he was. Cause they won't basically. You're gonna have to.
Cliff notes.
I'm trying to tell you. Basically, if the SAVE Act passed, you're gonna have to have your passport and birth certificate to vote, and you're gonna have your name. So, like, if you was married and you don't have, and it's not matching up like what your maiden name was. You know, it's gonna disenfranchise a lot of people.
I have never been outside of the country.
No, I said disenfranchise.
But you said you gotta have a passport.
No, yeah, you gotta have a passport and your birth certificate. And like you still going by Hall. If you ain't got no ID that got your mate, your original name, you're done. It's gonna disenfranchise a lot of people. But
my mama got something. My birth certificate got my original name on it.
I mean, you gonna have to have you know what? Just in case you didn't, you know what?
My marriage certificate got my original.
Well, hey, you gonna need all of that. That's all I'm
telling you.
People
ain't about to read all that shit.
What? I ain't finna read all.
If I'm an election volunteer and you coming up to
president,
you about to hand me your birth certificate and marriage certificate, I'm be like, I'm not free.
Now here
go your ticket.
Yeah, this to sum it up right here. This easy right here. This you get it. What's going on?
These people are misleading you if they're telling you that this can be implemented by November. Integrity of our elections right now. Let's stop the charade. Let's stop the distraction. Let's get the government funded. Let's use reconciliation if we need to, but let's not clog it up with another piece of policy airdropped by a member of this Senate or the White House that will undermine this bill, undermine what we need to get done before the election. What we're going to do if we continue down this path is to convince the American people that you can't count on your election results. And that is dangerous. That is irresponsible. If you see voting improprieties in your state, report them. There are tools right now to investigate them. But don't further undermine the confidence of the American people by saying, my goodness, they can't get this implemented. The election must be invalid. That is not America that I signed up. That is not an America that anybody should sign up for. We got to do it right, and we've got to do the work. So, Mr. President, if I see a reconciliation bill come from the House with another failed attempt to confuse this election, I will use every device I have available to slow down the wheels of government until people cop a clue and do the math.
He said the math ain't mathing. Shit, I ain't mad at him. Well, I want to be where he is. What is he, a Democrat or Republican?
I have to go back and read it, but I think Tom Tillis. Is Tom Tillis a Democrat or Republican? But he just
Tom, I'm with you, buddy.
Hey, but listen, but what Tom is saying though, but once people ain't been trying to report, I get what the Democrats saying. Y'all saying we cheated, but y'all won. So how we cheat? That's what the Democrats telling the Republicans. Y'all saying we cheated.
He basically saying y'all didn't cheat on the big one because we was really watching this. Y'all was cheating on all the other ones all across the other states and stuff. That's why y'all cheated all
How you
over.
doing, lovely Eleanor Wicker?
Y'all cheated
Yogi
all
G,
over
what it
here.
do?
What up, everybody?
Dollar BG, what it do? Said Republican is not running again. Okay, he a Republican. So he gave up the game then. Tennessee, he on his way out. Ain't that usually when they do when it's over with? They
get to telling.
Yeah. Oh my God. What's up, Uncle Carl? I'm like, listen, I couldn't believe it. Like, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, damn, he gonna tell on everybody, huh? They not gonna be happy with him. This dude just said Trump's think Americans don't remember any of this. I only need 11,000 votes. Do you know, man, they got him caught talking when he was trying to get the people to vote. You know, he was when Biden won. Like, a lot of the stuff that's going on to me is just like, they created this. But to me, it's like every president might have played that game. But, you know, right now they trying to tell on that. What's up, Deborah Luna? Yeah, it's a precursor. I hear what you're saying, Marcia said it's a precursor to saying the November election are going to be rigged. Unbelievable.
Wasn't something happening? Wasn't he saying China was trying to do something with
rigged the elections and bombing them? Yeah, he had a what you be calling it, like a press conference. But I don't think all the TV, all the major news picked it up.
Hi, Uncle Carl. Where ain't you shared?
His bunker's already built, so he can tell it all. I guess so. The same machines that were supposedly hacked in 2020 were good on 2024.
I love her.
Sign with the $5 super chat.
Because it's $5 Friday. We need y'all. We need y'all.
It said the same machines that were supposedly hacked in 2020.
You don't need that Starbucks tomorrow. $5. $5.
It's
don't get no large fry tomorrow. $5. You know a large fry is $4.29. $5.
Shouldn't even be eating that stuff.
Shouldn't be eating because it's killing you now. It's giving you explosive diarrhea. Just walking down the street, just shitting out the back of your pants. It's just exploding out the back of your damn pants. It's just exploding. It's just explosive. Just shit just flying. Because it says explosive diarrhea. So it's blowing the backs off of people's pants and shit. They riding down the street and they car will just with shit everywhere. Explosive diarrhea. They got a name for the disease and everything. They ain't got nothing to cure it yet. It's just gonna be a bunch of people walking around with like you gotta wear like 2 or 3 depends because it's exploding through the first one. They said the shit is just. They said Michigan got the most cases.
Thank God you left Taco Bell alone because them was the first victims.
Man.
So everything
I got tired of Taco Bell.
What a better times. NBC and ABC didn't show it, so 45, 47 talked about them. They aren't real and don't report real news. Then he kept going on and on about 2020. Joe Reed flat out told him to grow up, and he let it go.
Damn shame. These people are weird.
CNN didn't show it either. Nah, this man, Trump don't want to listen. Would you want your ops getting in? He looking at it, the Democrats, not all of them going to play him, but if the Democrats get in, Trump think his last 2 years going to be him being handcuffed.
You know what I wanted to see?
Mike Cox dropped out of the governor race. If you ain't already talked about it, and Mitch did. Oh, Mitch dead now? They said Mitch is dead?
Mitch ain't dead. Mitch is
Let me go find this. They said Mitch is dead. Man, all them people who lied.
Mitch was playing golf this
morning.
Hold
on, let me go make sure. You
Mitch
show
ain't dead.
Because that dude that was on Scott Jennings that was on CNN said he talked to Mitch.
Mitch ain't dead. I talked to him too.
I know you
Mitch
want
said
something.
He ain't dead.
Is Mitch McConnell dead or alive?
Mitch ain't dead. This lady said.
It said no. This AI said no. Mitch McConnell is not dead.
See, AI know everything. They smart. Wait a minute before I get to say this, because you know I forget in like 3.7 seconds. This from Jackie, and she said she put on Facebook. She said that she called down the city hall, and she went down there to get her air purifier, and they told her to come back next week. And she said the mask that they giving away down there, she thought she was about to get her N95. She said it's the same blue motherfucking mask that they got in free from the hospital.
Well,
He should be ashamed of himself giving away one, and they only giving you one.
oh,
One
said
little
Mitch,
bitty
they saying
funky
he's
ass
gravely
mask.
ill. Okay. One mask.
One little bitty funky ass mask.
What up, Jeff Johnson in the building?
What up?
He said 285 is flooded from rain on the east side. Damn. Oh, they say he in a rehab center. Boy, they're going to play this out to November, to the election. You're going to find out on November 5th. Mitch is no longer with us.
Mitch ain't here right now.
Listen, like I say, this is a small scale level.
Joel.
I don't know what Trump got going on, but Trump already setting the stage that the election is rigged. I see he going off. What is it? The two senators down there in Georgia. What's the dude? Peter and what's the two senators? Warnoff and the other guy. I can't think of their name.
I don't know. Joel invited us to cookout. You gonna go to Joel's cookout?
Ah, sure. Where's the cookout at? As long as it ain't no raisins in the potato salad. Joe, I'm there as long as it ain't no raisin in the potato salad.
July 23rd. It's gonna be in
that's next week.
The Avenue next Thursday. The Avenue Green Space.
No, for sure, new one.
We're going
Ossoff and Warnock
stuff for real.
Ended up not mentioning them. He ended up, because but I like how the Tillis told him, you're getting the wrong information, President.
Hey, buddy, we going to Joe's stuff for real. Yeah. Joel came on 18.
Yeah, Ossoff. I definitely would.
Shouts out to Joel.
Joel ain't did nothing. Joel, I'm gonna show up to all of them. Right now, y'all got so much beef in the damn streets with this politics. I don't know if I want to show up now. Concrete Jungle just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Concrete. No, I'm just saying. I've been watching.
What's up, Stanley Wood? Got him a membership.
Got 5 of them.
Stanley,
Thank you, Concrete.
I thought you already been a member. You've been a member. Did it do not renew? Be Me Kindly. Kenzie Davis got 2 God. True and faithful and are done.
Welcome to the blue side.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Welcome to the blue side. That's what it is. When you get a member, you become blue. Know the difference. You ain't got to bring your gang banging ass up in here.
But Stanley was already blue.
I was saying the other ones, I was welcoming them to the blue side. I'm telling you right now, it is heating up. Sharice Brewster, thank you for tapping in, beloved. I'm gonna show up to Joe's. It's in the 5th Ward. What would it hurt? Montez, you gonna throw one if I can come too? But I'm gonna be at what time it start? Is that a Saturday? Comedy Kid said, if you from Wesley and North Damon, I'm voting for you. I know what you can do. 100. Hot damn, Comedy Kid. Just don't show up where them 400 white clothes are. On your trip. Senator Ossoff called 45-47 the biggest sore loser, and he's not wrong. He couldn't even pronounce words last night. I caught bits and pieces. I was trying to watch it this morning.
So what? Cuckoo Bird.
Who was Cuckoo Bird?
The one who started the Eric B. Mays Foundation.
Ah, come on, please, not that. Please.
Why is she having a celebration at the McCree, and the keynote speaker is Hakeem?
At the what? Hold up. You lost me. I wasn't paying attention.
At the McCree. You heard me. At the McCree.
I'll be back. I'm finna go get a drink. And they doing a what now?
Inaugural launch celebration.
A launch for what?
She starting her foundation.
Okay. What's up, Linda Chilton? Thank you for tapping in, beloved. KD, thank you for tapping in. She's starting her foundation here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome to the other 9,000 foundations here. Nothing wrong with that. Well, I guess that's news you can use, I guess.
Yeah. These people, they come to Flint to get anything.
Tom Martin, thank you for tapping in. Hey, listen.
Well,
Damn, new one. You didn't mess me up. I thought Hakeem Jeffries was the only one. They call him Hakeem APOC.
was that real about they finished the real autopsy for that boy and he was beaten?
I haven't heard nothing. They ain't let it out yet. Have they let it out? You talking about Nolan Wells?
Yeah.
I
I
haven't.
don't know if it's for real or not.
Yeah, I'm not for sure.
I'm like, that still just baffles me.
Well, I mean, have you seen?
That just baffles the shit out of me.
Have you seen like the different people speaking up down there? Like, I think what was it, the DA or somebody or the police chief? It's like, I've been looking on X where you've been seeing them people. You remember Chubb? You probably been paying attention to Chubb the Builder. How he was going around telling people they chipping out. I see it's another guy who want to take on that role, going out telling people they chipping out, calling them out. One guy lost his job. He got mad. He made his page private. It's like, to me, he lost his job. Family kicked him out. Now he's stressing. But to me,
them likes ain't matching the views.
She just spoke to Uncle Mitch. Said hello 810. Tell him, hey, can we get an interview? Can you get him to call in? I think a lot of stuff, the doors have came off. I just hope a lot of us wake up and see what's really going on out here, because that is terrible what happened to that brother, and it just make you think like, can you? I mean, just for being a parent, like, do you really want to let your kid go over here? And I'm not gonna say you have some people that's good. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you know my twins. I think they're good people.
Oh yeah.
I know some. Woods and Wood got biracial grandkids. Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie. Trevor, good people.
Yeah.
He was. Even though he on FMLA,
but he's still good people.
Be good people. I'm not. Good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Trevor
looking.
went against his family for us.
Yeah. So I look at it like,
no matter what, he's family.
So I look at it like a lot of stuff that's going on. It's messed up, but I think some of the rhetoric that's been coming out of the White House, it ain't the first time, because you can go all the way back to Woodrow Wilson when he played The Birth of a Nation. How you doing, Miss Buford? Thank you for tapping in.
What's up, Kitcher?
So, I think a lot of the stuff that you got coming in, especially how you seeing ICE deal with the, did you see how I think the governor in Texas, how he talking about he got the border secured? I'm not saying you don't supposed to protect your border, but it shouldn't be like ICE is killing these people like this, snatching people out the cars. It's like, come on. But
they really is killing people. Do you know they have played a video? They killed like 2 people, for real, killing these people.
You thought they've been playing killing them? They're knocking them down.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that we even having this conversation in 2026.
And he want billions of dollars to keep funding them.
What was really crazy is he even did that fund for what happened on January 6th. And I get it, white people. Oh, yeah, he voted for Trump. Not even going to lie to you, QB. He voted for Trump.
Who?
Trevor. He said, did Trevor vote for Trump? I said, yeah, I ain't going to lie. He'll tell you he did. Tell us Neely just distanced himself from Leon. I don't know if he distances himself from him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if he distances himself from him. All he made was one statement and said, "Hey, check everybody," and that was it.
How many press conferences you seen him at?
He ain't never been at none of the press conferences.
That's true.
Yeah, he ain't never been at none of the press conferences.
He been at some, well, like one.
And how long ago was that?
2 years.
QB said no country for Trump voters. Shit, that's half the country.
Really is. But I don't fault people for voting for who they vote for. That's their right.
Only thing, but
not all people that voted for him, in my opinion, are racist. No, I will not sit here and say that.
No, but you have to look at the policies that came along with that. Oh, QB say I do. I'm gonna say this.
I don't.
You had so I'm not gonna say now a lot of the shit you a lie. QB, you sound familiar unless you just using my line. I'm just saying, I ain't gonna get in try to figure it out. Some of y'all I done caught the little lingo up there. I ain't gonna even out y'all, but I done caught the lingo. So I'm gonna just let it go. I'm gonna play the game like I don't know who y'all is neither. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Deborah Luna, the autopsy in D.C. is complete, and all the results have been turned over to the grand jury. The FBI is not involved. That baby funeral is Monday at noon. I think Mississippi Eastern daytime. Oh wow, what's up, good brother Deldra?
Hey, Deldra.
Oh, so that baby, his funeral gonna be Monday. So the FBI involved now. So you know what that's turning into be, don't you?
A shit show.
Hate crime. Voting for a racist and is an act of racism. Period. I hear you, QB. I tell people all the time, you can't take half. You got to take it all. You can't say I just voted for this.
No, when you sit up here.
No,
so
I'm
not.
Guys, you missing what I'm saying. I'm saying when you vote for somebody, you can't take half. You have to take it all. Meaning, like how he had these allegations about dealing with how he acted with women. If he was all that, you got to take when whoever, even though he might just say he might have changed, but if you elect somebody and you know they got some baggage, you can't just say he did this part good.
We voted for Biden.
And that's what I said. You got to, and then I was one of the main ones say, did you see how he talked to the Democratic Party? Talked to the black leadership when he told them you need to get with the Latino vote? Did I not come on here and say how they dogged that Ice Cube when he came with the platinum package for going, and I was on Roland Martin, even though they ain't hear my little jab, but how they dogged him out and said, wait till Biden got in office. And then when Biden got in office, what happened? You got Roland Martin now using some of the FBA language now. Where the tangibles at? You see how the Democrats out there getting did in Texas? One lady said because they mad at Jasmine Crockett because Tellerico is having a hard time connecting with the black vote. Tell me why he's having a hard time connecting with the black vote.
Oh, Tellerico?
Yeah. That's what, remember the Democrats wanted him over Jasmine Crockett.
Because they wanted somebody. They wanted Jasmine.
No. The Democratic Party got behind Tellerico.
I'm talking about the black folks. They down there mad as hell.
And Jasmine won't throw her support behind him.
No, but Jasmine said she doing one of them. Nope. Stand.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at new one. New one said, then what about all of the people who voted for Joe Biden? Same thing you said. Who was Biden mentor? Strong Thurman. Strong Thurman was Biden. But people keep forgetting about the 95 crime bill, but y'all love Bill Clinton. Hillary Rodham Clinton. Y'all forget them? The 95 crime bill? Because we forgot when Kamala was calling him a racist. I don't know how I'm struggling with words.
Kamala. And that was the same. That's what I was thinking. The same thing. Yeah. That's what made me say his name, because she was up there calling us as a racist.
Yeah, and other things.
And she sure was.
And other things. But she got in line. Yeah, and we call it grape. I'm just saying, this is how, that is why he's not connecting with black folks. Now I hear you, Sir Gregory. What was that 95 crime bill when they was locking the black folks up?
Left and right.
False equivalence is a tool of the imbecile. Facts. I don't blame Jasmine. No, I don't blame him. When I went to listening to them blacks, they was like, he ain't gave us nothing. What y'all gonna give us? Strom had a black daughter. They didn't want to talk about that. Biden not running. Trump should be our focus. No, Trump is the focus, but I'm just saying the problem we having in the Democratic Party right now. We having the problem we having. You got the establishment, but every 4-5 years or every 20 years you get. Remember, you had the squad.
Look at Uncle Carl said he went to prison on that fake ass bill.
Hey. But I'm just saying, but you have to understand, some of them mothers at that time that was going on, they wanted something did. They got tired of burying their kids, kind of like what's going on now.
Right.
So when they was thinking they was protesting and they wanted some help, they didn't know they was finna let the devil in the house.
Shit.
But when you don't handle it, and I gotta come in and handle it, you can't get mad how I'm finna handle it.
Right.
Because you let it get out of hand. And how I'm gonna deal with it? They said, why is Stevens polling better with black folks than Abdul? Because you got black folks up here that lost their damn mind. They going what they was told to go with.
I'm telling you, Democrat. And then what we do, we vote. That's one lie nearly ain't told. We vote with what's familiar. Look at Haley Stevens. Look, all of this.
But you know how much money they just said she got 20-something million put into her campaign. Books QB. But I'm gonna tell you this because I've been following that Senate race on the Democratic side. All on polls don't have her winning because I've been watching the people in there saying what poll you going by. But I'm seeing a lot of people pushing her, even the Republicans. But you know where this come from? Abdul is they looking at him as an Arab. Let's just call it what it is. Let's call a spade a spade. And they because I'm looking at some of the videos and stuff that's coming out saying they're gonna turn Michigan into a Sharia state. Yeah. Man, when you see some of this, when you see some of the racist rhetoric that's going on, I just sit back, I'll be like, wow.
It's like, are we in Mississippi too?
Yeah, I'm like, wow, this how they really feel?
Let's pull up to the service station.
Yeah, they gonna take over. They gonna do this and that. I'm like, it just messes with me mentally. Like,
who do they think they are?
No, in facts, yeah, that's what it is. And you know what blacks do? They get caught right up in it because they're gonna be like, well, because ain't like we got the best working relationship with them. Let's be honest. Some of them all their stores is in the hood, where we at, and then some of the relationships we got with them, it's not the best. So they use that as an advantage. They don't really care about y'all neither. Look where they stay at. They got the stores in y'all neighborhood that's feeding y'all this and that. I do feel like if and I would love to get Brother Abdul on here to have a conversation with him. I'm not gonna lie to y'all family. I've been trying to get in contact with the brother. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would love to get him on 810 or I want to do a pop-up and pop up to his headquarters because he got one in Flint. I've been trying to do it the right way and not the wrong way. But I think people really need to probably to see him.
Ain't that the one Tanya brought here?
Yeah. I mean, he running for Senate. I've been trying to I've been doing some stuff behind the scenes, and I got a couple numbers to get in contact with him. That because I would love to bring him on and because I've been watching all the hate stuff he been getting, but he been killing her in the let me not say killing. He's been winning the debates against her.
So
I don't know what to tell you. Let me see. New one says Stevens has tens of millions of AIPAC dollars behind her. Facts. How you doing, the lovely Debbie Clark, one half of the Wonder Twins? I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, I think we do if we can get some of that rhetoric out of here. But what I do find astonishing, like how if we do some of the stuff I've been seeing going on, we would be in a lot more trouble. I'm just trying to figure out, this so-called thing, do we really have freedom of speech? Deborah Loomis said, "You think Slockin gonna put money on Leon books?" I don't know, beloved. I don't know. Is they was they really
early.
cool?
It's
What's up,
too
Uncle
early.
Carl? You coming with straight shots today, ain't you?
She on that bullshit.
She on straight shots. She not fucking. What's she like? She said. No, you're right, Delgin. But I do feel like we need. I do believe we had a third party and not this 2-party system thing, man. And if you can get some of this big money out of elections, but I would love people. If y'all remember this movie called Time Cop, came back in the day. What was my man name? The karate dude, Jean-Claude Van Damme. If you go watch Time Cop, they was going back in time to get money. It was like the future, and they had the time. They was going back in time to get money, and it was talking about what it was going to take to win the president in the future, and it was talking about money. They was going to do stuff, and they was going back in time getting stuff, basically like some insider trading shit. They would be knowing, and they was getting money. You know what I'm saying? Because he was building up his campaign. They was basically saying you can buy the presidency.
Okay.
And it was called Time. And thinking about it now, whoever had the most money.
When?
Yeah, and this movie came out in the 90s.
Well, not necessarily.
But a lot have.
It's like money and power go hand in hand. But it's a different kind of power. Because what's the name? Dugan?
Yeah, man.
Duggan the Dugan.
Whichever way you say it, tomato.
Okay. He had a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody had a lot of power.
But you know, you know how things get did in the background. Yeah, but you know how it is. Think of the same way. Remember when Biden was pussyfooting around and didn't want to give up the reins for Kamala? And then they went to saying, we're going to do this and that. The Democratic Party started to revolt on. I'm talking about the real money. You know, you got it's levels. So who you might think it's levels. Like we be thinking we know billionaires. I was watching some dame said, we be thinking we know billionaires because you might see Elon Musk and all these other ones. You know, other people got way more money than them.
Hell yeah.
That you don't see. I'm just saying, just think about that. So, because the ones you see here, so that lets you know whatever the connection is at the top told him, hey, won't you step back this second right now? We're going to let her go on and get through. But don't think it was no deals wasn't cut. Just think about when Hillary Clinton had to step aside. Remember, she went all the way to the convention floor on Obama. And remember this, and I don't know if a lot of y'all remember this, Obama cleared her debt, her campaign debt. Go back and go do some real studying and go see that Obama didn't clear Hillary debt, her campaign debt. Because it be deals be put down and didn't he make her attorney general? Because
Secretary of State
or something, your Secretary of State. Yeah, Secretary of State. Remember, she had Muammar Gaddafi was leading on that to take him out. Just let that sink in for a minute. Like, I don't think a lot of time we don't be really, we do a lot of branch knowledge. Go do root knowledge. And go find you a star, you might connect some dots that might get your ass took out. Do surface. Don't go deep. Just do a little surface stuff. When you even saw, what was my name? My man Bob Johnson on BET. Remember, he was against Obama. And then remember, Jim Clyburn was against Obama, but his wife had to check his ass because they was all Hillary Clinton. And why would blacks go be Hillary Clinton when you had Obama? And why did the blacks take so long to come over?
The same reason why I chuckled to myself when Deldrin had put in here, we need to get together and organize. Do you know what a shit show that would be? The preachers would be fighting for power. Like everybody. That's why we can't get together now. You can't get 10 people in the room in Flint without somebody saying who over this group. And if they think they gonna be in a group where somebody is gonna outshine them, they ain't gonna want to be in it. For that reason, I don't think we'll ever progress. Maybe, and I'm just saying maybe, if you look at it, a lot of the younger generation don't vote. Is that a bad thing? Because they're going to have to start over again with something else if just nobody votes 100 years from now.
Well, why the young kids don't vote? Because like I don't know. I didn't start voting till I ain't gonna lie, I was probably like 19 because my parents and my granny was on there. We had to go vote. But then when I was able to get away, I used to go lie and say, yeah, I voted. Go get a sticker to say I voted, put it on my shirt. I didn't start voting back again. I'm gonna be honest. I voted for Dr. Weaver and I voted for Barack Obama. Them the two that I got back into voting.
Mm-hmm. You're right, Sally. My eyes itch right now.
But when you young, you don't be thinking about how voting is. Now, them same kids that we saying not voting right now, let's see how they is when they 30, 34, 35, 36, 39. But then you be kind of late to the party because you've been in let so many clicks, a certain click to get in, they've been and had a hold on the city. And I think that's what we're going through. Like you say, you can't, not up under these conditions and the shot callers right now.
Right.
You're going to have to bring in a new regime that's going to know how to share because you're not going to knock out these regimes. Let me just tell you that. But you're going to have new leadership at the top who going to be like, we're going to work for the people and not enrich themselves. Because that's really what you got. You just got, can you be mad at the corporations if I can come in and buy your vote? Me giving you some money and you give me everything I want. Can you be mad at the corporation? I
would try to do the same thing, running the business.
You got to look at.
And then you'd be like, damn, they cheap. That's all they want.
So you have to understand, and I feel you, new one. She said the real power that controls Flint doesn't live in Flint.
No, but they think they do. That's where it gets funny.
Yeah.
They think they do, though. They think they do. And then the ones who half the way think they don't, they be so excited to get in them positions because they be able to just have a conversation or rub elbows with them people that's in power. 10 years ago, they didn't even know who the fuck these people was. Do you hear what I'm telling you?
But they knew who the gatekeepers was.
But they didn't know them.
No, I'm saying no. They knew who the gate. Like I'm just saying the boule. They've been knowing who they was because they've been these same people.
No, this is some people. It's some of they familiar favorites. 10 years ago, they didn't know who they never had a conversation with. Yeah, and I'll say 10 years ago, they never had a conversation with Phil Schultz before.
These people now?
Absolutely. Some of them.
That's what I'm saying. The old heads knew.
Oh, yeah, the old heads.
That's what I'm talking about. You talking about the ones that just came in.
Yeah.
Now, I'm talking about the vets, the veterans. They know this because a lot of them set them up.
When I say older people, I'm not saying old heads.
No.
Older people. I'm talking about like
our age group up in that area from like 60 on.
Yeah.
Between
60,
35
like
to 60.
They knew them.
Yeah.
35 to 60.
Didn't know them.
Nope.
That's the point I was saying, at 35
to 55.
Okay, because 60 probably did know them. Say 35 to 55. I'm looking at QB 2174 said Flint folks are not aware of the city's true history. Right.
Because they wasn't here. They wasn't here.
This for you, Winters.
Eric seriously was the only person that actually went to every single he was like Art, went to every single council meeting and ran like, how many times did Eric run before he won?
19, what I was told. That's why I say never give up.
Like he ran so y'all world why Nicki Minaj 47 million following Eric May's Love and Self. He ran 19 times. Nobody wanted him in office. What's for me? I guess I can't see nothing.
No,
My
I
phone
put it
is-
up. I put it up. Took it down because you wrote. The comedy kid said none of Flint city leaders never ran their blocks or neighborhoods or was respected. So how are they going to run the city? I'm confused. That's what I put that up to. It was kind of going what you were saying. It said take a walk through the 40s and 50s, Flint. You'll have all the info you need. Facts. That's why I say you have to talk to the elders. I do miss with my uncle because he would go through all of them. Like you can do the history, and I heard what you're saying because all these people that then came up and got money now, I'm talking about the white ones. Well, none of them people rich back in the day. Some of these then got their money, they done came up, and I'm not knocking them. But they wasn't the big boys back then. If you go do the history, if you Uncle Carl said Fred Tucker, yeah, Fred Tucker was a hell of a politician in the
Damn.
city of Flint.
4 people were shot at a funeral today in Detroit.
Oh, they getting busy. I bet you it was a black one, huh? Now you know they was in Chicago. They shoot you up at the funeral. It's like
One of
shit.
the 4 was the shooter, you know.
Ain't that some shit there?
But he had popped 3 before the police shot back at him.
New one said Eric knew too much. The powers that be knew who he was. But you know what? You got to be that damn mad that you want to go kill somebody and know you can run into the police. Let that sink in for a minute.
That's some kind of bad.
That is, if that's not a kamikaze mission right there, suicide, shit. When you get that mad that you got to get this person, but you can run into the police at the same time, let that sink in. So he woke up this morning and was like, I don't care. Shit. Sometimes you got to know and let some of that shit go. No, you know what, Marcy? I love to get the history of the city of Flint when you get to see like how the stuff was ran. Like I said, when my uncle passed away, he was like, I hate to see it, but I'm not gonna be here to see how we lost Flint. And that still stick with me to this day when he said how we lost Flint. And I was like, damn. And he used to always get a history on it. Like I said, they was battling with my uncle for years down there in Carriagetown. You know, they never found the arsons that burnt up 2 of his houses.
You think they was?
You know, all them other, the other houses in Carriagetown got to get grant money to do it. And that's historical, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why they didn't get none?
You know it, because they want they shit to fall down.
Yeah, why they didn't get none?
Like Maurice said, they won't let you redo it because it has to be redone a certain way.
Right, and that's what theirs is, historical, so you can't do it. It said there are photos of Klan rallies in downtown Flint. I believe it. Shit, you couldn't go past Hamilton at one time. Right. You had to show some papers.
That's why they had St. John. They had their own shit. Then they was like, whoa, they got their own stuff down there. They had their own funeral homes. They had their churches. Like, you didn't have to go out of there. Grocery stores.
You see what Sir Gregory said? That is why owning a black funeral home in the hood is the best business to own. Facts.
He's a millionaire.
See, right. See, I want y'all to think I'm lying.
He put
see what she said, Linda Chilton right here. She know. She said, I remember when that happened to your uncle. I remember one was in 2013. We was watching Michigan play and got the call. We had to shoot down there. And I mean, when this wasn't no regular fire. When I say burnt the whole damn thing down, whoever they got setting these houses on fire, they know what the fuck they doing. I'm just saying, but, my uncle had been beefing with the land bank. His beef ain't just started 10 years ago. I just never really wanted to speak up on some of the things, you know what I'm saying, well, my uncle came away with it. I'll just tell you right like this. He left from the land beefing with them. They don't like blacks. that was like, I'm just telling you. So when you see it, that's why I understand what some of the stuff my Reese went through.
Right.
when he talked about when he got that money for the historic district over there where they at for what was where he at? What's the name of his where he at?
Civic Park.
Civic Park. And how that money didn't go to none of them over there, it got shipped another way.
Well, allegedly,
Come on with it.
they had people down there that was working against Maurice.
And you see how that I'm just saying, we some of our
And
worst enemies.
It be our own people. Because I can get a dime, I will sell your ass out.
No, Tony right.
Tony wrote this post, and it's a good post. He said, let's put our critical thinking hats on. Mm-hmm. If the city had all these supposed flock cameras around the city, why is it during a police investigation they request camera footage from the residents, from the neighborhood of the crimes, and also 90% of the incident crime footage used on the news comes from independent sources, usually cell phone footage from eyewitnesses or ring cameras? Also, if the police came before city council for funding for cameras, and 90% of the camera footage used in investigations are from independent sources, well, what was the money used for? Because clearly it wasn't cameras.
Well,
I'm just saying that's a good ass question.
Mm-mm.
You ain't caught nobody burning up nothing.
Then you just hear me tell you they torched two of my uncle's houses. Not one.
But they didn't have all them flock cameras back then, though.
Sure didn't.
They got all these flock cameras now.
And did they find, like I said, I mean, look, they pick and choose who they want to catch. You ain't got to have it on. Take it off.
No, I look cute.
But I mean, someone looking at that camera footage right now, but the residents would never know by design.
Shit, is somebody
QB
looking
said
at it?
Mays was a big proponent of the cameras in the hood. But they pick and choose.
They can't have no cameras nowhere. These doors is not blowing off of these houses when people move out. The shingles they might blow off. But the wires ain't blowing out.
Like that though.
The wires ain't blowing out the wall. The toilets and the sinks and the cabinets. This is what I'm telling you. Then when they strip a house, baby.
So they're taking piping.
The pipes, the toilet, the sink, the tubs, the faucets, the cabinets.
They knew what they was doing though, man. It's just that this is by design.
But it's in every ward.
Yeah, it's by design.
And they can't fix nothing. They can't find nothing.
But it's by design. They've been wanting to do this new Flint, because just think about it. Some of the laws that's being passed is going to hurt people who don't have money, who own a fixed income.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. And this is the same thing we was talking about the other night, though, Mickey. No matter who you get downtown, they got to follow the script.
I agree. They go, but if you want to stay in, I think if you do, I'll give you an example. If you really got the people behind you, you can stay in. May showed you that. If you do for the people, anything that he done, he had his support. Even when they talk about throwing him off council, what they people said, we're going to vote him back in.
That's what they said.
And I believe they would have done it.
Vote him right back in.
I believe they would have done it.
He asked them older people over there when we went over there to tape, if I get down there and they arrest me, would y'all come? We sure will. And that was the whole room. We sure will come get you out because you help us. And he would. He would.
But see, and I think, but I'm going to say this, and I got to be honest. I think this is true. When Quincy said he would never vote for nobody like Mays, I think it was a lot of them. Don't want to admit it, but a lot of them didn't want that type of style of politics no more. Because I think Mays showed up a lot of people. And that's what he was, a lot of them didn't like that. even the mayor didn't like it. Even
Didn't I just say you got people that don't want to be on that committee if they know it's going to be somebody on there that can show them up? Didn't I just say that 30 minutes ago?
Yeah,
That's Flint.
Yeah, but that's why I was bringing it up when you heard Quincy say. He said that from his council seat when he was talking to the people in the audience. He's like, I won't do this because they had their own way what they thought. See, everybody thought his politics. They thought his politics was something strange, but it wasn't that it was strange. His politics, he just wasn't gonna let you run game on him without him. You know, I'm not saying he did everything right. Let me be honest with you. I'm not one of them. He did everything right.
Right.
But I think Mays did when he said it wasn't followed by the rules, because he wanted to play it by the rules to his liking. And when you did cut corners, I think that's when Mays, you know what I'm saying, wasn't going for it. You know. And I think what happened was when these new people came in, and this the only thing that kind of had me leery with this next council coming in, and I don't care what none of them say. Y'all can say all y'all want to say. I done seen people being used.
So it said fly cameras are for surveillance, not crime prevention. Well, survey who burning down shit. That's what we saying.
Yeah, it's funny.
No, what was you talking about?
No, I was just saying people can be used. Like these new council people that's finna come in.
Oh yeah.
Like these past ones just came in. What was their ideal about? Money. Liddell, money. Quincy, Leon, money. Now, even Quincy wouldn't go far as they went. Because remember, he started calling things, but it was too late. Sometimes you can go so far right, it'd be too late when you're trying to come back. Because he did stop Candace from getting her money, that $300,000.
And she said to Eva, "We got it on camera."
Yeah, I told
Doesn't
him.
he know this is my job? What is he doing?
Remember, he was fighting for it. What if we had a thing measuring the air quality now? What you think it would be?
Nobody said nothing. Mickey, nobody said nothing. Canadian wildfires have came into Flint, Michigan.
In Detroit.
They giving out, I'm just saying, I'm just talking about Flint.
Gotcha.
They giving out, because it's popular, okay? They giving out masks. Not giving out masks is popular. The Canadian wildfires, everybody's talking about it. So let's get in on that. Giving out the mask, that's a little money for that, air purifiers. I didn't know they was giving that out, but shit, I'm going down there and get one of them next week. I'm gonna have to call and get one of them. Air purifier, stuff like that. But when you have something in your own damn city that's broken into, that measures the air quality, and you don't say nothing from the top down, nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing. So how you gonna tell, you think that we that stupid that you telling me that y'all gonna come back with the data center and y'all gonna give us figures from air quality over the years? How? Where y'all getting this from? I would love to see where y'all come up with these numbers from, because that damn machine was stolen.
Right.
Did it go into the cloud? Did it have a backup? But see, we don't know. We don't know because they don't tell us shit and they don't ask shit.
I mean, they gonna listen. Whoever come in gonna have a handful with the city of Flint. Because it ain't like it's been ran. I'm gonna just tell you, just like when they said they was covering up stuff, didn't want to show the books. When I'm talking about Bush Jr., when they talk about all the money spent on the war on terrorism, when it was like, we're going to have to start paying for this. No, you got to wear a mask, but that N95 not going to help you. Like they study saying the N95, it's the different chemicals. I didn't share it on my page, but it was somebody that broke it down, was all in it. I just think some stuff that's going down.
Why is you seeing more comments than me? Where did somebody say something about the N95?
Oh, I'm telling you, we was talking about it earlier this morning. The N95 mask is not a good one. You need the full mask, like the breathing things on the side and stuff. You need something real.
He giving out them little blue masks I had on last night. You can breathe right through them. You ain't breathing in shit. Only thing that help you for you just, I don't know, blood won't fly in your mouth be open.
So it said the Midwest has the worst air quality in the world as of yesterday, and I couldn't believe it. Shit.
I know, because they already talking about the smog in California years ago.
From what I was saying, that's like some of this shit might be asbestos in the air, allegedly.
Have mercy. I mean, somebody put in here earlier, we have been hit we've been hit everywhere. Air been making us sick in Flint. The water that made us sick in Flint, and the damn land.
And also the people is making you sick in Flint.
People been getting on my goddamn nerves.
So that's what I'm saying. It's a hell of a combination to put up with the. It's basically a big campfire, and I'm telling you, and we paying for it here.
It sure is.
And they saying it's gonna be here to winter. Right. That's sinking.
I thought it was going away after it rained tomorrow morning. But to me, it's not as bad today as it was the other day. But that was funny because y'all thought me and Mickey was crazy the other day. But when we walked in to do our show, it was not out there. So when y'all was asking us, I remember y'all was asking, like, how we doing up there with the wildfires? We're like, oh, it ain't hit us yet. We went back outside like, what the fuck is burning? Like something on fire? And then my eyes got the itch, and my eyes itch so bad I have to take Benadryl every day. My eyes itching right now. It's just crazy.
See, Marcia said with 280 fires burning and 100 uncontained, there's no telling what's in the air. It's just not forestry. Facts.
But they ain't gonna play that next week. They're gonna be playing Kim Kardashian grandmama died. I'm telling you, they gonna forget about that. They gonna move on to something else. I'm telling you.
I blame leadership.
I can't wait to see the agenda
Wednesday
when they come back Wednesday.
It's gonna be popping.
I can't wait to see what they're gonna come back with.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's gonna be nothing what's going on as far as a lot of the stuff that's going on. I think you're gonna have more residents. They're gonna have to speak about since we're gonna go there. We got 13 minutes. They're gonna have to speak about Leon. The residents gonna bring it up. And you're going to have some council people going to want to jump on that. Let's just be honest.
And Judy's going to say until he's convicted of that felon, I don't care how many he's charged with. Until he's convicted of one, I'm not going to take him out of his seat.
Judy going to ride all the way if she's seen him doing a duck walk in handcuffs and still say, well, he's not guilty until he's been officially locked up. You know what I'm saying? So she going to push the envelope. But I'm going to say this again. To people, if you are running and you don't live where you say you live at, don't be no dumbass and get caught in the sweep. I'm just gonna be honest. Don't think they just looking at the brother Leon.
Please don't.
Don't just think they gonna get him. It's gonna be some other fools. And I'm talking about for the people that's running.
Yeah.
I'm not just talking about the people that's sitting in there. Because you can already see it's cutthroat up there. They are. You think Leon going down by himself?
Nope.
I'm just being honest. You think he finna go down by himself? Shit. That man, and I'm not saying he gonna do none of this, but
Don't give up. I ain't no snitch because they would snitch on your ass.
Really, but see, to me, and this is where I get mad with the boule. Because they could have, and I know that, and it's sad what I'm saying, but I heard you say it before. But I'm gonna go ahead because I watched Roland Martin. people gotta know what's going on as far as you getting in them seats. You should supposed to know what the executive and the legislative branch is. You should have civics. We cannot keep letting people get it. You all right over there?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Okay.
get my ice together. I want my ice
Yeah.
separated. What?
Cool. I was just making sure that wasn't that raw over there. But anyway.
What you was hearing?
Because I saw you in that little, that little heron nod. I just see my one uncle used to be like this. I was thinking he was gonna hit the floor, and he wouldn't. He'd get up with my granny and say, "Dumbass," and he would come out that nod.
Like I'm paused down here. I'm actually stirring the damn cup, trying to get my ice.
Right, and all those resolutions he voted on should be voided and called Davina out on the. I'm gonna be honest with you with Davina. Now, from what I was hearing, allegedly, I'm not gonna say this, but if she did turn that over there, but to me, I blame the Boule on this because y'all knew better to get better people. And I remember you said this to Neely, but evidently he ain't been listening. When you said you better get you know better than this. Remember his first incident, Leon, up there when he got caught lying. Remember he lied on Art.
I told him that on my mama. I told him that at Walmart. I said, you picked a hell of a team, didn't you? He said, what you mean? I said, you know what I mean. You picked a hell of a team.
And he probably smiled.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna say nothing back. He wasn't gonna say nothing back for me to come back on here because he knew I was gonna say something. But I told him you picked a hell of a damn team.
That's what I'm saying, Merc 76. And most of the money for those resolutions have been distributed and spent. And that's like Liddell.
Words are hard.
Huh?
Words are hard.
Yeah, they hard today. It's all right. I'm getting them out. And that's why I'm trying to figure out how they not going to, make them people get that money back. Can you imagine if you gave me 17 million, I'd have spent 5 of it and pocketed 12? You think I'm finna come back and give you 17 million?
They're gonna come back with some bullshit and tell you it's a learning experience.
Yeah.
Didn't they say that on something that happened? It was a learning experience and we won't let this happen again. It was something major.
That was the school board that said that, Joyce. If it is.
I thought somebody on council did some bullshit too.
That was Joyce when they talked about, remember, it was allegations. She was like, if I did do that, remember, it was backdoor deals and all of that. And she's like, if I did do it, oh well, like that would nothing. Yeah, it's like backdoor deals. What do you mean? Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that money been like distributed. They not finna bring that back. You'll get somebody knocked off doing that. Can you imagine? Distributed. My bad. Distributed. You happy now? But if somebody, can you imagine them Leon finna have everybody books checked because of his vote? You know what that'll lead to?
They ain't about to check nobody's books.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
they did shit over at the Housing Commission.
Listen, it's enough cans.
We don't know who getting that $50.
It's enough cans that's been open. But that should be looked at.
I want to know who getting that $50 a week. Because if
the mayor set the deal, who gave him the authority?
That's a good question to ask. And when they bring him up there for the subpoena,
that lawyer that they got, the city of Flint has some of the best lawyers I have ever seen in my life.
No. Now they voted on the subpoena.
No.
And it passed.
You just came back and said the other day he sent her up there with some razzle dazzle, and it threw a veil over everybody's eyes.
They didn't believe that. They still gonna go forward with that, right?
It's the lawyer office who's supposed to do it. Once it went through, remember the lawyer supposed to do it. She blocking it. It's in the lawyer lap.
Well, then they go ahead and hire them some outside counsel.
Then the mayor might cut their budget, and ain't nobody gonna go out that outside pocket to go pay. And they running elections too. I wouldn't pay for fucking.
He can't cut their budget without council approval.
He done it before.
He did spend some of their money too, and they don't
Yeah.
know who authorized it to spend.
And they still waiting on Davina to get back with him on that.
He spent about $8,000, didn't he?
Right. And they still waiting on Davina.
No, I didn't authorize it. Well, who did? I'm not sure at this time. I'll get back with you on
And
that.
they still waiting on that.
They still waiting for a lot of shit.
Do you think I feel you, Chris, that I wouldn't wait. So they're going to do a Dana Nessel and nothing will happen and nobody will get in trouble. Facts. I think they'll just replace people. Be like, let's get their dumb asses out of here and get some new people in. But that's my thing. You already seen what this mayor did with people who wasn't thinking up there. Because clearly them people wasn't thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to get he probably, seething that, I got me a new 5 or 6.
Right.
But my thing is, how many people is paying attention that this brother just got caught for residency?
Nobody.
And I want to tell the people that's on there, don't fuck around and find out and you get into it with somebody up in there. Next thing you know, they done got some secret shit going on. Then 2 years later, you find out you caught up in some shit. They'll let you party good, think you doing something. The next thing you know, in 28, your ass finna go to jail. So I'm just telling you.
It's going to happen.
It's going to be somebody going to be a fool, going to get up there. Oh, no, they ain't going to give me the week. They were just mad at Leon. Because I'm going to tell you.
We done seen this story
No,
before.
because I saw some lives yesterday. I said I wasn't going to speak on them, but I ain't. But I'm going to say this one.
You see some lives yesterday?
Yeah, I saw some shit. I wasn't going to speak on it, but
On
I'm going to say on one. I can say this.
Was it a man or woman?
I don't know, but I know certain people back certain people, and then them certain people ain't backing them now. I'm just saying, you can't play with the boule. I'm not gonna say, but this, you have to be real. I'm not gonna say AC Dumas. He don't seem like he returns the favor. That's all I'm gonna put out there.
Backing some people, but it don't seem.
Ain't nowhere in the world.
No. Can you tell?
Ain't nowhere in the world I would have backed AC Dumas. Nowhere in the world.
Well, yeah, but it makes sense. But he lost, so they with Beverly Biggs now, right?
Who? AC?
Mayor Weaver gonna ride around with her.
Nah, I'm saying about how AC Dumas ain't supporting art this election. Blew my mind.
Well, how you know?
Because I saw his live, and that's the only thing I'm gonna speak on when he said AC Dumas. If I heard it right, he was like he wasn't supporting him this time. Well, I don't know any other time, but he wasn't. It said AC is not backing Arthur Woodson. He's on his own back, and Debbie Coleman, right? AC is not backing Arthur. Right. He's okay. I'm just saying.
What?
Yeah, he ain't he something? That's all I said. I'm talking about AC. I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm talking just about AC. Ain't that a hell of a deacon for you?
I'm not surprised.
Nah, I ain't neither.
I'm not surprised.
I ain't neither. It just showed me like when I said that earlier, you got to watch the boule. And he one of the biggest boule members. I don't even know how they didn't reject his ass.
Because he do what they say.
No, I'm just saying, I'm not mad at him.
Remember when Weaver had to get her whole number changed when she sent that text to him and said, put this out, and he put it out with her whole phone. He did a screenshot and forgot to crop out her number and the message and posted it. People was like, damn, that was her telling him to tell this lie?
Man, listen. Who?
Weaver told AC to put it out.
Oh, shit. Damn. I'm just telling you. You ain't lying.
He gonna do what anybody tell him to do for a little bit of change.
I'm looking at new one said Leon got caught after the budget has been passed. Certain resolutions have also been passed.
Tia, thank you. You said it out loud. A lot of people didn't drop their support behind Art. A lot of people that he thought was their friends. Oh, you find out who your friends is, so you can run for something.
Yeah,
run for
you have to look. That's why I was looking at that. Like, And like I said, and I like both of the candidates in it. That's why I'm not getting on that. I never brought that up. I was just talking about what I saw AC. It would never surprise me how he was. That's what I could have never threw no support behind him. I could never throw no support behind AC. But Chris Caleb said AC is an NAACP operative. You ain't lying, allegedly. he's something else, ain't he? Hey, no one is to be trusted. If he gives in for 125, think of that what others would do for a little bit more. Like, it blew my mind with him on that. Like, but with AC Dumas, man, he's the gift that keeps giving. I'm gonna just tell you.
He sure is.
It just blows my mind, like how he would, like, it just blows my mind with AC.
You gotta
like,
tell me who everybody gonna have on their shows tomorrow, leading up to the primary.
You know, AC probably finna respond to tomorrow.
No, he gonna have a special guest. I want to have a special guest on my show. That he gonna have a candidate that he backing.
When he go to talk, because he better hope his goddamn grill don't fall out. That's when he be. Titties in Tennessee. When he was trying to... Hey man, listen, I'm telling you, man, this sometimes some stuff you can see unfold on his own, man. I'm telling you.
He ain't even said who he was backing.
Bullshit.
In the third ward, though, has he? He ain't put his support
himself.
No,
he just worried about one race.
He's just so.
You worried about one race?
Why he over there? Why he over there?
Because he'd get put to ass if he didn't go do what they was saying.
Of course, and you're right about that. These are some of the scariest bunch of Negroes I ever seen in my life around here. But he over there. Don't stay nowhere over there. He over there. Man, well, how come you ain't backing nobody in the third ward?
He said he done.
Where you live at sometimes?
Oh, he was going for Leon, allegedly.
Are you kidding me?
You know I'm playing. No, you know if he ain't in the race, let's be honest. Let's be honest. You know he gonna be where he's told to go, where he summons. He was summoned to a certain ward, but it never seemed to amaze me.
You're right, Deldra.
It never. But man, that dude, yeah. Hey, listen, that dude, AC never surprised me on things that he do in the city of Flint. He never surprises me. That's why I don't know how people be. And that was my big thing. Like, how could you support him? But I figured.
Auntie Sherry, I'm right with you. It wouldn't surprise me to find out who else is in the Neely camp. Money coming. You ain't
QB
lying.
said there was a time when AC was celebrated. Shit.
When? In kindergarten.
Mama says, Papa says, and went down there. We need to be voted, switched to the Flint River. Remember, he was fighting for them black contractors, and we found out they wasn't black. AC went down there to the school board and had a whole.
They wasn't even white. Yeah, they wasn't even. They wasn't even men.
Man, AC, I would never support anyone who agreed to the switch to Flint water. I keep telling y'all, AC was never to be trusted. That's what it blows my mind.
But you see how the boule is, though. The Timu wish. They wish, because wish is small. They small.
Wish.
Do they really want Miss Biggs in? Now, all the little Timu boule, they call her all the time. They call her all the time. But do they really want her in? How many times they didn't came and roll with her? Ask you that. AC ain't got out there and put his support behind nobody. And they could have told him to. They could have told him to.
But
they could have told him to.
Yeah, I can't watch AC show.
He would have did it.
Yeah, I tried to watch his show. I can't watch it.
That's how they do around here in Flint.
They still cut his ass off.
they don't want what's right. They want they people down there who they think they can control so they can get them some. It's all about them fucking 501c3s and contracts. It's all about the 501c3s and contracts.
He
And
did.
especially the contracts.
Fact. He did get applause in council because he would when he would be calling out them like, hey, see, you know, when he would be talking good. I'm not gonna say that, but other than that, everybody knew AC was a sellout. Allegedly, you know, he might. Papa, I gotta get a lawyer on him. I'm just saying. I can't wait to listen to his show tomorrow. I'm really gonna listen to it in the morning. Well, only thing I can say, AC was he was driving Weaver around. That's his claim to fame. He was the driver of Dr. Weaver. He drove her to the Democratic Convention in Philadelphia and didn't charge her nothing.
Right.
Put all them miles on this truck. I remember he told me he put all them miles and didn't get a position, but you was the driver. Mm-hmm. That was a position you got. Was it you as a driver? Man, AC was whoever gonna give him 125 allegedly. No, we at the 8 o'clock hour. You got any last things?
Which side does AC really represent? Because why would he be helping Neely versus Miss Biggs in the first place? Because he got his house done.
Oh, he did get it done? Allegedly?
Because he got his house done.
He gonna probably
a lot, and that's what he did for a couple of his council candidates. He fixed their house up. He sure did.
And AC didn't even have to get on council to get his.
He did something. He did. Everything's allegedly. Just put a whole allegedly. Let's put a whole allegedly on there. But he fixed up some of the council members' houses too. But the rest of the citizens had to go on the fucking lottery pick. And he picked 9 from each ward. But y'all say get rid of Davina. But he just happened to pick the house that belonged to Gloria that's in her name in one ward. And the house that she's staying with her man in another ward. In a lottery. Who spent that bingo ball machine?
Are you done?
No, I ain't done yet.
Okay, well, go ahead, Ray. That cut water is cutting, ain't it?
I'll drink a Calypso right now.
And you and something in that other cup too. I've been watching you go from back and forth, and you ain't mixing either one.
And that's water. It's water. I told you, trying to get my ice out of this one.
I believe you. You could have just poured all that in there.
You need to mind your own business sometimes.
So the truth came out about AC when he showed that sign saying he can't be sold during the debate.
That wasn't. How did he know? Don't get me started again. How did he know that question was even going to come up, though? To have that already ready.
Well, yeah.
He just, to me. Just, Oh, you feel the air? They cut the air on. That's nice. We got air
cut the air on with the smoke coming in. This the mask you need right here. This is the mask you need.
N95.
You see this thing right? No, this is. I'm not going to work.
Oh, you talking about one of them ones that they be having on in the Terminator?
This telling you, this is the one to work. N95 masks are not going to work with what is going on with our air quality. This mask is much better, and you can put activated charcoal in the canisters to help absorb some of, not all, the particulate matter. Keep telling y'all, and we in the Hunger Games. They said bad air quality, and we got it. Said my sister, Deborah Luna said, my sister said she been renting from the city for 14 years through Gabriel Management. Damn. Hey, she might be allegedly. Davina allows several people on council. Winters, are you high? I didn't read it all the way through. That went down nasty, didn't it?
No.
A lot of truth's going to come out of the first war go down.
I'm drinking juice.
Drinking Flint water.
Mm-mm.
I'm just trying to figure out. Sounds like AC be on anybody payroll. Ashley Capital, General Motors. It's called respiratory. It's called a respiratory. Okay. But that's what you're gonna need. You ain't gonna need that N95 and thinking you're gonna survive. I've been trying to figure out like why people riding with their damn windows down.
Cause I ain't got no motherfucking air.
Just sucking it in. I was
Shit,
like,
it's 90 degrees out there.
It
Everybody
sure
ain't
was.
got air. Excuse me, Mr. Ride Foreign. Everybody ain't got air. Shit.
You got it, don't you?
I'm just saying.
I'm just
Thank
saying.
God
I'm
I was
just saying.
fortunate enough. And
I'm
it's
just saying.
$5 Friday too.
I'm just saying. I almost
I
said something over
may
there.
not be able to keep having the air conditioner on and come in here if we can't get some more $5 Fridays before we go off. I'm telling you, we're gonna keep talking until we get that
Shit.
until we get to a certain amount.
Being this joker by herself. Shit.
We need y'all. It's $5 Friday.
When I tell y'all it's hot as a sugar boogie in here, I'm telling you.
I felt the air on.
Yeah, because it might be blowing from over there.
Well, I really am done.
Say 219 is air quality. Hot damn. I guess that ain't bad. I was watching somewhere they said if you stand outside in Detroit, it's like for hours like smoking 100 packs of cigarettes. And I don't even smoke cigarettes. Hell yeah, that's how bad it is.
Hey, Paradise went off this morning. Somebody went in her auntie yard and took her sign up. Now that's some bullshit right there. You go up in somebody else's yard and take their damn sign.
But what have signs?
Man, they is killing me this year with these signs.
I didn't want to talk about the signs though. But
I did. I forgot.
That's why I didn't want to touch on that because
man, them signs just hurt people's feelings, dog.
When you spent your money, shit. But
no, I'm talking about this to be angry enough, to go out at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock or whatever time.
But what is weird is though that these people is going in people's yard to snatch a sign up.
No, what is weird is that these people is grown.
Who are they paying to go do this? But
you see, they paid that lady in that ugly ass dress over there on the east side. It wasn't the east side. She was taking up all the wanted signs. What was that down there in Carousel in that ugly ass dress she had on? She was in that truck.
I don't know. In trouble for what John Cole was not. See, to me, I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
John Cole was in the fucking mayor's truck,
and I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Signs.
Only people, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Paradise. Only people I could think.
Paradise on here?
No, she not. I'm saying she is. Listen, the only person I could think would be doing the sign stealing. It's been the mayor, his crew. He the only ones I know, unless your opponent. Now, I remember when Rose was running in the first ward. Her shit got burnt down. Her headquarters. So I'm just saying, you in a race. Miss Biggs, they done stabbed her tires. I'm just saying, you in a race. No.
You shouldn't have said it, Rose.
I can say, go ahead.
Rose, who burnt up your building? Rose, they didn't put together the camera. They put together the tapes. The footage back from the St. Mark fire.
Them ain't nothing but Neely people
they
that done
put it
that.
Back together.
Allegedly.
No, for the St. Mark
fire.
I'm
just saying, with all this stuff, I believe it's Neely people.
Rose.
I'm just telling you.
Rose, we have paperwork invested in this.
No, I don't. I don't have nothing invested.
You do.
No, I don't.
You knew she was working on some shit.
Nope, I let that go. Like every other thing, I let it go.
I can't.
I recuse myself
Fuck
for it.
that.
So she won't. That's all on Winters and you. I recuse myself for it.
Don't you say you was a fighter, crime fighter?
Nah, I never told you no shit like I said. I do not solve crimes.
No. Rose was a crime fighter for 29 and a half years. Rose, you can't let that slide, man. Find out who burnt your shit down twice. They burnt your shit down twice, Rose. And I gave you the keys to 810, man. You said you couldn't come over here because you didn't want to endanger our lives.
What a wonderful woman that thought about us and not herself. I can respect her for that.
And I sleep with that every night, Rose, wondering who was after you. And I need to know, Rose.
Well, to answer your question, Brother Deldrin, she has no love for 810. I'm just going to put that out there for you. I did see her when I was at Tanya's.
She don't speak. They don't speak.
Yeah.
We don't fuck with them.
Someone bent my Tanya sign. Could it be a coincidence because I got these kids? But I barely had it 2 days and my kids haven't been out the house. That ain't nothing but Neely people. I don't know why y'all want to sit up here and act like who y'all don't know who doing this. Y'all know who doing that. And probably allegedly Paradise, you don't know which way you rolling. You might feel like you might roll for the citizens. You might have shouldn't have did no live. I'm just gonna tell you. Like you say, you talking about helping the people. That's a good thing. He gonna try to silence you. If you'd have just been not saying nothing, I'm telling y'all who it is. That ain't no rocket scientist who doing this shit. This ain't nothing but the mayor and them team, allegedly.
Paradise. It ain't Miss Big. She's not rolling around taking no motherfucking signs up.
No, I'm telling you.
I'm just telling you that.
So and who else would that leave?
She ain't telling nobody.
And who else would that leave to play dirty?
Signs.
And who would else play dirty? There's one person in these races that's playing dirty that's behind one team.
I'm just saying.
I'm being honest with you.
Said it was nearly people.
I said it allegedly though. So when they was taking Juantez, who was them people that was doing that for Juantez?
Nearly people.
This shit. Now that goes back. See, this what I want to down there say. Trump passed the SAVE Act when I'm seeing all this because there ain't no election integrity going on right now. Where's the flock cameras at? Why they can't catch none of this shit?
They shot them bitches down.
Well, not that T Green said we didn't know where they was at. The people didn't. I'm assuming he didn't know where they was at neither.
I don't know where they at.
They hid them so good, they hid them from themselves. I'm just saying.
I don't know where they at.
But I ain't gonna lie. Now, this did confuse me. I saw 4 fucking signs in 1 yard in the 2nd ward. I saw Neely, his wife, LaShawn, and Liddell. At one house. Then in the 5th ward, I said Juantez, Joel, and DeJuan. All in one house, y'all. I said, now
maybe it's more. Shit, maybe it's a few people stay there.
How this shit about to play? I'm just telling you.
Everybody wanted they sign. So everybody wanted they sign.
I'm telling you. Oh, hey, listen. You know what, Delgin? It probably is, but I'm just telling you.
LaShawn didn't come to my house when she was on my street.
Sally Belly. I'm tripping off in the 7th ward. You know, ain't none of them candidates in the 7th ward been over there to the black side. But I did see that young fella, Darrell Brown, he's shooting moves. I'm watching him shoot moves.
Side.
Huh? Nah, he was on the south side. Now it kind of blew my mind. I don't know what side I was trying to think he was either in Stewart Hood. But this one blew my mind. He was on the south. He was, because he was up. Man, you see, they got cones over there. I was looking at him. Yeah, that's liquor. That liquor, it be Patron used to do that to me, and I drank that Patron. Hey, you throwing up in your mouth.
It's the most party you cannot get in.
It says those burner cars will be hot between now and August. Yeah, I mean, but I'm trying to figure out how you got 2 people. When I saw Liddell and LaShawn Neely and his wife, all of them was in one house. Then when I saw DeJuan, Joel, and Juantez at one house, 3 signs in 1 yard, I said, come on now. If that ain't confusing right there.
because I know that the election is really not a real election.
Okay, come on with it, Trump.
And I know that it's bigger than just Flint. I really feel sorry for Mr. Brown because it's already, we already, just like I told Leon, congratulations on your council seat. 2 weeks before they even had announced it, and he told me, thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
I already know that Candace gonna get back in that seat. Because 2030, they're gonna set her up for the state rep seat. So
Flint
she's
will send her to the state rep seat.
Listen, what I'm telling you.
Go ahead,
Okay.
write it down.
And Daryl Brown is doing, he's putting so much energy and passion. I hope he doesn't be like some of the others that have been mentioned in this chat tonight and just disappear when they don't win. We don't see them no more.
Okay, Sally Belly seen him too.
Yeah. He got a lot of energy. It took him a minute, I think, for him to find his groove because he was chasing a lot of bullshit on Facebook. He pulled himself away from the bullshit ass people. Some of them, not all of them.
I like how he weathered the storm that came, because the storm kind of came early in the.
It did, and that's what I'm saying. He learned early.
I liked it.
Why he putting in so much efforts, and that's what pisses you off about these elections, when you know that Davina stands right down there. We got her on camera saying, "Is the voter roll updated?" No, but I'm working on that now. Will anybody on council ask that? Because you seem like it, it really seems like they would want to know, especially with one of them being a mayoral candidate and a couple of them running for council to get reelected. It seems like they really would want to know, because you could be going to somebody's house that ain't even know, or missing a house because they're not even on the voter roll.
I think the only way you can do that is once you get in.
Davina is sitting right there. All they got to do is lean up. Davina, is the voter roll? Is it updated?
She said it wasn't updated. Remember, she said they had to get it together.
But maybe she got it together. She said, "How long she take a couple years?"
She still ain't gave them the budget from the damn DDA yet.
Well, the DDA said they bought it over there. Every time you said, that lady said, and I quote, "Every time y'all have asked for it, we have had it over here."
Why is Davina blocking them? Because they asked now, what can they do? You want them? I'm just saying, all they can do is ask. Remember, what's Mr. Matthews? I can't think of it. No, what's the old dude name, that CFO? Remember, he told Dennis he was gonna have a check registry for him, and then when it came back, he forgot that he said all the council didn't vote for it.
Bernie, that's what he reminded me of. Weekend at Bernie's. Mr. Moore don't know what's going on.
Shit, Mr. Moore not dumb. I remember when that lady went up there and said how he did Pontiac Sale. He's very astute. It's a game he pulling over y'all eyes.
Well, he's doing a hell of a job playing dumb and then a motherfucker.
He cashing that check, ain't he?
He sure is. He sure is, and he know how to maneuver around them damn questions.
He's in Luana Taylor, yeah.
What's going on? Seamus. I gotta call Seamus this weekend and see how he doing with him and the family. Am I treating him well? Oh, Seamus Bemis.
She was having fun right now.
Seaman said, fuck Flint.
And went across the street.
And went down the street to the Mount Foundation.
He went down the street. No telling. He might be working part-time Flint and part-time down there. You never know.
Never know, because they was doing that before. Yeah. They was doing that before.
So don't think they didn't did the Fumarooski on you. Yes,
Marcia said, Mitch McConnell this weekend at Bernie's. I'm stop. Is he dead or alive though, for real?
They said he alive. I checked. I asked Google.
They said he was playing golf this morning.
Won't he show up to the Senate?
She forgot when the meeting was. Won't he do it?
Then why is he in this motherfucker then?
I'm saying, Bernie. Did they ever find that white lady that was missing?
No.
They never found her. The one who daughter the work
that
on
anger.
Yeah.
What's her name? Bam. I can't.
You know who I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Nah, they ain't found her mama yet.
Now, didn't her mama had cameras all around her house too, and they didn't see nothing.
Damn, I ain't make it to Robson was passing out maps at his event that was said to be updated. Having fun, gringo. He's having fun. When we gonna get them Epstein's files, gringo?
When Montez release them.
That phone side be a trip.
Montez said, you brought Lear here, he gonna bring them Epstein files here. Ugh.
Nope, said still looking for remains. The kidnapper said they killed her by mistake, but they want money to tell where her remains are. Damn, yeah, Miss Guthrie. Guthrie.
Damn.
Mrs. Guthrie. My bad. Damn, they want her remains there, declared her mother unalive. Shit.
Something don't feel right with that story. Something just don't feel right with that story.
Said they killed her, but how you kill somebody by accident? We accidentally shot her. We accidentally didn't give her diabetes medicine, her insulin. That's not accident. Like
they didn't know what time she needed it. I shouldn't have said that, shouldn't I? Mm-mm. But they didn't know. They kidnapped her. They wasn't no damn doctors. They didn't know what time to give her medication. They had her mouth probably tied up. She couldn't tell.
They keep sending ransom notes to TMZ.
Oh shit! They want to be famous, but they can't find no fingerprints and nothing on them.
Yeah, just do like they said. If you remember, do a eulogy. I mean, just do. You don't got the body. It's messed up. Have a funeral. Keep it moving. I ain't giving you nothing.
Well, I guess it's time to go. We'll find out if Trump is going to start another war again this weekend. See, who did he say he was mad at now?
Election.
Oh, okay. He on the elections now.
They said they're not fair.
All right, y'all. Let me go get my N95.
Yeah, peace. See y'all. I see y'all in the morning, family.